love, please stop throwing spaghetti at the wall. You guys, when it comes to managing your personal brand, throwing spaghetti at the wall, the proverbial spaghetti at the wall, is not going to get you anywhere. You've got to stop just taking stuff and just throwing it everywhere and hoping it's going to work out. Okay? Stop. Let's get rid of the spaghetti for a second. Okay, I'm going to set this down over here. Here's the deal. I know that it's really important for you to build that brand that you really, really want to have. I know, I get it. I totally understand. I do the same thing too. I want people to know that I'm an activator and that when you engage with Jen Anderson, you are going to make a difference in your brand because I'm going to activate you and get you going towards the vision of what it is that you're trying to build as you're building your personal brand, okay? I get that. The same time for you, you need to be clear about what your personal brand is. So then that way, when you're out there and you're talking to people in networking events, or you are dealing with people inside of the business, or you're trying to get a speaking engagement, or you do have a speaking engagement, what are you going to talk about when you're there? Or social media posts and all the different things, right? There's Instagram and there's TikTok and there's Facebook and there's LinkedIn and maybe you have a blog and a website and YouTube, or there could be a million different things. But if you are throwing the proverbial spaghetti on the wall and it's just like all over the place, it's going to be messy. It's going to cause a problem. And you know what happens with spaghetti when you throw it on the wall? Have you ever actually really tried this in life? Okay. Eventually it comes off the wall, all right? And it's just a mess on the floor, okay? So for your sanity, and for everybody else's sanity that's in your network, that's in your circle, stop throwing the proverbial, how do you say that word? Proverbial spaghetti on the wall. Just stop. Stop doing it, okay? Instead, slow down. Make sure, first of all, you're really clear on what your personal brand is, all right? And if you're not clear on your personal brand, come join me inside the Personal Brand Ambassador community. It will help you to get your personal brand statement nailed down so you know what it is. And then from there, we start to leverage it and we start figuring out where you need to be putting yourself out there from a positioning statement, right? And that's cool because instead of wasting time throwing spaghetti everywhere, instead, you're like, it's not even about spaghetti anymore, okay? Maybe you're over here and you're making pizza, right? Or it's grilled chicken or something, okay? And it's no longer this mess. It feels really good. It feels really good when you have that kind of clarity and direction and guidance for yourself on what it is that you want to be talking about. And you can stop having all these false starts of throwing things around. Like, I tried LinkedIn for a couple of months and I did all these posts and it didn't work. Okay, I tried YouTube over here and I did some videos and it didn't work. Okay, I tried doing blogging over here and I wrote a few blogs and it didn't work. I didn't get any business, or I didn't get the job, or I didn't whatever, right? Okay. That feels really crappy, and that feels like you're wasting really good energy and time chasing after things that are not going to be helpful for you, right? Does not feel good. And I don't want that for you at all. I want you guided and directed and focused on what makes sense for you to build your personal brand so that you're not wasting your time throwing that spaghetti against the wall, you guys. Let's get away from it. No more. No more. You don't need to live in that space of anger and frustration. You deserve to have that clarity. You deserve to be able to let your best light shine. Okay? And you know who else deserves it? The people who are going to do work with you. Yeah. Your friends, your family members, the community, the people that you want to interact with. They deserve you being clear on your personal brand too. Because when you're running around doing all the things, and you're throwing that spaghetti against the wall, it's not being of service. You might think it is because you're like, just doing the thing. That frenzied energy is not going to be helpful. And none of us need it. We don't need it, okay? You don't need it for yourself, and the people who are going to engage with you, do business with you, they don't need it from you either, okay? So let's get you clear on your personal brand, and then from there we can start leveraging it. Come join me inside the Personal Brand Ambassador community. I look forward to seeing you inside there. Details will be down below. And my friends, go live your brand. Let's